And good morning. This is E for eMiniWizard.com and MarketWizards.com. Reminding traders that this is a risky business and make sure you use capital you can afford to lose. The last couple of days have put an exclamation point on that. Pre-market, we have suggested traders make sure you are paid for sure by 33.5. Anybody who is playing for the gap, we are using 43 as the gap. Two gaps, one was 40, one was 43 from the downside. Advised traders to make sure they were paid by the 43. And anything we could get below that, good fortune. If you've taken the return express back to the gap area, make sure you're paid. We'll be opening up in a couple of minutes. And your work is done already for the day. If you're looking to get a couple of points instead of working at Walmart, the highs that we'd called in here and said try to use that 62 for resistance. We're blessed with this type of a range. You have to maintain emotional control. You cannot just freeze like a deer in headlights. Try to understand the mechanics of charts and what's going on. We said today, probably the most important consideration is going to be to remember that 27 low. So I'm going to put this line over there for now so that we remember. That's one key. If you played for the gap, congrats. Take it, put it in your pocket. Don't feel you need to be in the market the whole time. You don't. This is one of the larger angels that I have seen, 32.25. We wanted to be out just ahead of that. This is where got the great bounce yesterday, and then it came all the way up. And we had said we're going to use that 68 to 72 as our key resistance. Correct? We said we can bounce up through here, but that was our last line of defense that we felt should hold. And I put that in the notes about 7:20 last night. And I said these could get tested back up in here, 60 to 62 for sure. So a couple of points ahead of that. So we had the right stall zone. That was just to take these guys out, just to try to force these traders to come out of their trades, the position traders. We'll be opening up shortly. So always look back to the prior day's range for clues. And that was one of the clues this morning, for sure. And we said, looking back at the 5-minute RTH chart, we can see where we're going to be. This 35 area, very important area based on these lines. Obviously, the blue line is going to have an impact today. And obviously back here, the rain line, which will continue to migrate short side. For this open, conservative traders, sidelines. We've already done what we set out to do. Take something out of the market, pre-market, put it in our pockets. Do not have to be in the market every minute of the day, and the best odds trades have already been done morning after trend day. The morning after trend day trade has already been done from the bounce high coming back in, and now these are second efforts. I submit to you, traders who overtrade and overthink get caught. I think we have a two-way day. Morning after trend day traders like the short side, but understand already that this was a gift to the longs yesterday, and perhaps anything coming back this way today is a gift to the shorts. We're nearing the month end, and if the market cannot hold up this 33 area, 32 area. Then the last line of support I'm going to use is that 27, 28 area we had talked about. And one thing we do know, the boys love to, the PPT, love to come in and knock your eyeballs out before it resumes. And this was yesterday. Cannot just assume we're going to get another one of those today. So range type trading is my advice. And for those of you who love the short side, a reminder, we're going to need several attempts today, as every day in a corrective market. You just get the stop runs. You get egregious bounces, then they fail, and then you get the next one. And today is pretty tame for the open like yesterday, but we will have fireworks by the time we're done. Morning after trend day traders will look to hit a bounce and don't be stubborn. We're going to look at a couple other charts too. First objective the longs have to do is get above the blue line. And the gap is 43. This 49 area we had said on the way down, you got to get by the 49. That would be one of the pieces to the puzzle. And the longs will not give up without a fight. Let's use 52 as our aggressive resistance for now. And think hit and run. Don't think huge runs. We'll probably get them before we're done. But remember, it's usually easier to sink a 2-foot putt than it is a 10-foot putt. At least that's the way it is for me. So let's play the small ranges, and then we'll look for the bigger ranges. And this was all fast down yesterday and fast up. So any of this can be retraced. Put on what we believe to be the controlling high and the controlling low. Obviously, this former 27 area that had been holding. First things first, short side, gotta break 33s. And we talked about that earlier. So anybody who is shorting today in this range is a trend trade, but relative to the overnight range, we're shorting the lows. I think we need to be somewhat conservative, and we're going to miss trades. We're going to get some trades, and we're going to leave chips on the table. It's just the way it is. And don't forget the stop out part, because if you're playing this game, you better be stopped out. If not, allowing the market to run against you, recipe for disaster. And as I put in our notes earlier, hope is not a strategy. First aggressive resistance zone, 49 to 52s. So if you're long side playing a contra to yesterday's range, make sure you're paid by 49s. And we get crazy bounces out of nowhere, seemingly. This 33 is a hidden pivot. Got to take that out.